Hey guys, what's up? V Merc here, and today we're going to be taking a look at some accuracy with different types of ammunition. One thing that I've heard before on forums and whatnot, even in person from some people that I talked to locally, is that the Tul Ammo 122 grain ammunition is actually not as accurate as the 154 grain. So basically they're saying that the 154 grain bullet is much more accurate than the 122 grain, or at least there is a difference to where it's probably better to use this if you're looking for more accuracy. Now, I didn't believe that because I didn't see any evidence for it. Nobody ever showed any kind of targets or any kind of target or anything like that, and they just said it, but nobody really backed it up. It's been a long time that I've heard this, ever since I got my rifle in 7.62x39, my A.R. rifle in that caliber, and I thought I would test that out today, and that's what we did. So basically I just got out there and shot both types of ammo. I did keep it pretty controlled by leaving out my rifle in the sun for 15-20 minutes while I was getting my stuff all set up and everything like that. It was about 80 degrees or so. There was no wind. The rifle itself was clean prior to the shots taken, and I did a 5-shot group with the 154. Then I did a 5-shot group with the 122, and between both sets of shots, I actually cleaned out the bore. I ran a brush through it with a pull chain, and that was it. I didn't lubricate or anything like that. I don't strip out the copper out of the bore of my rifle because I thought that, according to what I've heard, that kind of keeps your rifle more consistent shot per shot, and so I basically just swabbed the bore. So I inspected the bore before and after the shots to make sure there was nothing in it, and made sure that it was clean. It was kind of shiny and everything like that. So I was holding as controlled as possible. Of course, shooter error is one of the issues that you could expect. The other thing is just the rifle being inherently inaccurate, but we all know that the AR-15 is kind of one of the better semi-automatic rifles as far as accuracy. There could be other rifles out there that are in semi-auto that are more accurate, but the AR tends to get more marks for accuracy when compared to, and especially when we're looking at this caliber, when compared to the SKS and the AK platform rifle. So that's why I chose my AR, because I thought it was was decently accurate according to other shots that I've made before, so I thought it would do that. Now, if you're wondering about the barrel, it is an ER shot barrel, and I don't know what quality standard they hold their barrels to, but they do make custom rifles, so that's all I'm saying. But I thought that was information that you guys probably would want to know so that you could make a better comparison of the data. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the data and let you guys make your assumptions from it, and I'll give you my conclusions based off what I saw. Of course, if you guys see anything, any conclusions that you guys can draw, or anything you guys want to add to what I want to say, please leave it in the comments below. I don't mind at all. I actually find that it's beneficial, because then other people come along to the video can actually learn something, possibly learn something that's not even from me, but from you the viewer. Alright, so let's go ahead and get on with this. Put this ammo here, and we will start with the, we'll look at the 122 grain here, and as you can see, let's go ahead and make a little bit more room, and as you can see here, we have a fairly large group. And I put down all the data here, all the information, so that I'm going to keep this target. I'm going to make further comparisons along with this ammo and other types. So I'm going to actually put this in a filing cabinet and keep it. But yeah, as you can see from here, it's basically a 3.5-inch group, very, very large group. It really opened up, which was kind of surprising. But I do know the Russian ammo does tend to open up. Sometimes it'll give you a couple good shots, but it will start to throw oddballs out there, some outliers. But on this one, it seemed to be shooting in, just all over the place. And how I measured it, if you were wondering, I took the middle of the hole and to the middle of the hole of the furthest shot, and I measured that, and that's the group size, and that's why I picked it. For reference, I did put how long and how wide the shots were placed, so it was 3.5-inch, they were contained in a 3.5-inch by 1.5-inch square. So if you guys want to know, that's like the overall square group size there, but basically the furthest two rounds apart were 3.5 inches apart. At 100 yards, I don't know if I mentioned that. I hope I did. As far as the ammunition details and whatnot, it's Tul Ammo 7.62 by 39, 122 grain full metal jacket. Okay, manufactured by Ulanovsk Cartridge Works. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Made in Russia. So that's basically what we got with that one. Now, let's go ahead and compare it to the 154 grain. I'm going to kind of keep this to the side so you can still look at it. Much better group from what I can see here. It's basically a 2 1/4 inch group from the furthest shots apart, and we got 3 shots printed within a 1/2 inch of each other, which was very, very surprising. Was not expecting that. As I recall, I think it was the first shot was here, the second was here, then the third was here, and the fourth was here, and the fifth was here. I don't remember how this one went, but it really doesn't matter. It just went all over the place. But it was basically 2 1/4 inches by 1 inch wide group, and like I said here, the furthest are 2 1/4 inches. Of course, same data, 100 yards, 80 degrees, no wind. And the information here we have is Tul Ammo 7.62 by 39, 154 grain soft point. Also manufactured by Ulanovsk Cartridge Works, made in Russia as well. So, according to what I have been hearing, or what I used to hear a lot, that the 122 grain, or 123 grain, as some people kind of thought that it was, versus the 154 grain soft point, is inaccurate compared to the 154 grain. The 122 compared to the 154 it was very surprising to me. I'm not sure exactly why. It could be that because it's heavier, it balances better, and the physics behind it kind of make it more accurate. But as we know with the Russian ammo, it's not consistent shot to shot, and you can see that right here. I mean, they give you a nice little print group here. As I remember, 2 of these were one right after the other. The first one was here, second here, so the next 2 are right there. So it's not fairly consistent, so it will throw out outliers like that. So for a hunting cartridge, not bad, because it's soft point and you can use it for hunting. It's all right. Of course, I probably wouldn't use this. It's not going to give you the result you'll be expecting every time. You probably want to stick to a higher quality type of ammunition, possibly $1 round minimum, to make sure you have a very accurate shot that's going to put down the target humanely as possible. So that's just a little side note. But basically, that's the findings that I've got here for you guys. You guys can draw your own conclusions if you want, but I thought I would present this to you guys and so you guys can see this stuff. I thought I would also mention that I am going to be testing other types of ammunition. What I probably point you guys to is I'm probably going to be making a playlist with all the different ammo types and the accuracy stuff. So you guys can check out that on the channel page. Just type in ammo accuracy, and you guys will find the different types of ammunition that I will test. I already have 4 or 5 different types that I'm going to be testing soon. So watch out for those if you guys are interested in 7.62 by 39 accurate ammunition. But that's it for the video, guys, for today. Hope you guys learned something, and like I said before, if you know something that I don't know or something that I didn't say, please put it in the comments below. If you have any questions or anything like that, put it in the comments as well. Also, read the description for any other further details. Other than that, that's the video. Be it Merc, signing out.